Hello students, welcome to this computer class. In this class, I am going to discuss about chapter 5 PowerPoint Visual Effects from page number 66 to page number 68. So first is PowerPoint has many features that can make presentation more interesting. You can add pictures, shapes, smart art, charts, sounds and movies, collectively called objects. So picture, shapes, smart art, chart, sound, movies are the objects. To your slide, you have already learned how to add charts and pictures available on your computer and the ones available online. In this chapter, we will learn how to enhance appearance of your slide by making the object of the slide appear to move, disappear. Means we using this object to make our slide more attractive, more presentable. You will find the commands to do this on transition and animation tabs. So with the help of transition and animation tab, we make our slides more attractive. You will also learn how to add interactivity to your presentation by adding buttons and assigning action to them. Here action means like when you press any key from the keyboard, it means this is the key press event, or when you click the mouse, it is also an event. So here you can see that these events may be clicking the mouse on this button or hovering the mouse on this button. Hovering means just put the mouse pointer to that button. Next is applying animation effects. So what is animation? Animation are special effects that you can add to text and object on a slide. Animations can make the audience pay attention to important points, control the flow of information and make the presentation interesting. The steps to animate text or object are, here object means any kind of object like shapes, smart art, pictures, okay. So first select the object you want to animate. Click the animation tab. So this is the animation tab. In the animation group, click more button to display the gallery of animation effect. So this is the animation group, and in this animation group, this button is the more button. You can click this more button to see all the animation effects. Select the desired effect from the following categories of animations. So these are the following animation category. First is entrance, second is emphasis, and next is exit, and last is motion path. These are the four animation effects group. So first group is entrance. It means effects for how the object will enter the slide. Emphasis effects are for when the object is on the slide. Exit effect means you apply this effect for the objects to leave the slide. Motion path effects to make the object move in a specific pattern on the slide. Third point is the number appear next to text or object. So suppose here in this picture you can see that in a slide there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objects. Actually text is also an object. So you can see that there is a number. Also in the slide pane, a star symbol will appear next to the slide. Here you can see that this is the star symbol. You can add animation to other object or objects on the same slide. So you can add animation to every object or all object of the same slide. They will be numbered 2, 1, 2, 3 and so on, and will run in the sequence. Next, you can add more than one animation to the same object by clicking drop down arrow of the add animation button in the advanced animation group. So here you can see that this is the advanced animation group. From this add animation you can add more animation effects. Next, to specify when an animation should start, click the down arrow of the start box in the timing group and choose the required option from the following. So these options are: first is on click. If you want the animation to begin after you click on the slide. So here you can see that this is the in the advanced animation group, this is the start option, and here you can choose on click, and on click option is used for when you want the animation to begin after you click on the slide. Next is with previous. If you want the animation to begin at the same time as the previous one, after previous. If you want the animation to begin immediately after the previous one. Next is to change the order of the animation, select an animation and click the move earlier or move later option of the recorded animation in the timing group. So you can also choose from the timing group, move earlier, move later. To remove an animation, select the animation number and click the delete key. Next is adding transition. While watching films and cartoons, you may have noticed how the next scene begins when one scene ends. The way one slide follows the other on the screen is called a transition. To add transition to a slide in a PowerPoint presentation, do the following. Select the slide in the slide navigation pane. The transition will be applied between this slide and the previous slide. So click on the transition tab. This is the transition tab. Next, in the transition to this slide group, this is the transition to the slide group. By default, none is applied to each slide. First of all, none is applied means no transition effect will apply to all the slide. It is by default effect. Click the more button to see all available choice. Here you can click, this is the more button. Click a transition to apply it to the selected slide. This will automatically preview the transition. Next, in the timing group, do the following. Click the arrow next to sound to display the list of transition sound. When you hover the mouse pointer over the sound, you will hear it. Click the sound you want to add. Select a desired duration. Next, click apply to all if you want to apply this transition to all the slide in the presentation. Next, advanced slides lets you to choose how to move to the next slide in a slideshow by using check on click on mouse click. If you want the slide to start on the screen till the user click the mouse or press a key. Next is check after and adjust the timing if you want the next slide to appear after a set number of seconds automatically. So here you can see that in the timing group, from here you can choose from the sound, you can choose sound from here and also use this duration to set a number of second which is you want the next slide to appear after a set of number of second automatically. And another thing is this on mouse click, you can check also this if you want the slide to stay on the screen till the user click the mouse or press a key. So that's all for today's class. In the next class I will discuss about the new topic. Thank you.